good morning, guys. I'm back in Florida. You're back in Canada. And, certainly, the last month, up until this week, up until yesterday, it has been Canadian weather here. There's no question. I sent you guys a picture of Vic Farr, myself, Jim Kelly, and Geraint Jones. Jared's the only one dressed like a proud Canadian in short sleeves. I was bundled up. I had long underwear on. I had sweaters on. I had my toque on. I was dressed in a coat. It was just that cold down here. It was in the 40s, and boy. But yesterday, beautiful weather, 72. We're back to it. You can see by the background, that's kind of the weather we're expecting today. So good news that way. But listen, we have a lot of stuff going on. How are you guys doing up there? Cam, how's it going?
We were great, John. Yeah, I mean, Tyler and I were both just away for a management educational course in Toronto, so good to be back. Simulators have been steady and nice to have, as we'll talk about some of our food and beverage specials that are taking off, and
Good.
starting to get some membership inquiries for the spring and the season. So things are going really well. Thank you, John.
Great. And Tyler,
Yeah.
you're busy this morning, but certainly we've got a lot of things going on, and perhaps we can talk about first of all, our first topic is updates. How are the golf leagues going?
Thanks, Ron. Yeah, good to hear from you, and great to be live again on our video chats. The indoor golf league has been going great. Overall, the academy has been very successful, very busy the last couple of months. The league, believe it or not, we're already in week 7 of the league. Next week we'll be halfway through the season for our golf league. Last week, our members were treated to a great golf course, La Hinch. You've probably heard of that. So I know a few people were testing their skills at a pretty challenging course. But overall, the league's been going really well. We certainly had some breakout leaders, overall leaders for the season. We have Neil Sinclair doing extremely well. He's been on top of the leaderboards for a couple of weeks now. We have Phil Byrne doing well. Art and Laurie Ridgway are doing well. So we have just about 20 people in the league. It's very fun, very semi-competitive. It's been going really well.
Good stuff. I'm glad to hear that. Listen, one of the things, Cam, that I was really interested in, and I want to know how it went, were on January 20th, you had your first cooking class. How did that go?
We did. Sean, great initiative. He was thrilled to offer something a little bit different. I think it was a great fit for the winter. Designed to be a group of about 10, and we did sell out the offering. So really nice. Some appetizers, focaccia was served in the main dining room, and then the group of 10 members actually went into the kitchen. Got their hands dirty to make some pappardelle and with a nice ragu sauce. So they had a really engaging evening. Everybody had very good reports after, really enjoyed themselves, and we will be offering another cooking class. So please watch your communications for February.
They look really good too. The menu looked fantastic when I saw it.
And I promise no one lost a finger, so we're good there.
That's great. Something we can't do anything about because all the registration is closed for it, but we certainly will announce it. On January 28th, we have ladies midwinter get together. Yeah.
Yeah, so midday on Sunday, some nice teriyaki chicken and salmon offerings for the women, and will be great camaraderie to get the large group together. It's one of the highlights for the off season for our women that are in town.
And some great success with fish and chips Fridays, Kim.
Fish and chips, John. We've got to pull a little bit more fish next time. But no, it was great. We sold out right at the end of the night the last Friday. So we're definitely looking for some small, just niche pub style specials for the winter, and this one's certainly taking off again this season. So we will offer some additional dates for fish and chips in the next coming months. Friday seems to be a good day of the week for that. and you know, potentially keep your eye out for a few other niche specials, perhaps on some other evenings.
That's great. That looks
And
good.
takeouts available as well, of course.
Mhm. We could probably get Uber Eats all the way down to you if you want. You know,
Yeah, I know, I was just thinking about it. You know,
Yeah.
wife loves fish and chips, so she'd love that. Okay, we were very fortunate to secure the Mid-Am tournament, Canadian Mid-Am tournament this year. You know, it involves a great sacrifice on a lot of people, but one of the things that we really, really need right now are volunteers. Tyler, can you speak to that in terms of what's needed and how you can help? You don't have to head a committee. You could just be available to help in some way. Maybe you can help us out with that.
we're pretty excited, John. We've been having a few meetings before and after Christmas, and we just had one last week. The committees are coming together quite nicely. We are still looking for a few more volunteer members to join some of the committees. There will be an announcement going out. Phil Byrne, our club captain, will be sending an announcement to the members asking for some volunteers. But we need kind of both. We need committee volunteers and we need event volunteers as well. So each committee has anywhere from 3 to 6 people on the committee. But we're also going to need quite a few volunteers to help out during the week of the event. So you can certainly volunteer for both or either. But there will be some more communications going out. But it's shaping up quite nicely. We've been in touch with Golf Canada quite a bit. They're super excited to be coming here to Ottawa, to Carleton for this big event.
Are they doing a live broadcast of it?
John, you know what? I think if we pitch that and if you were involved, we could probably get some live broadcasting going. If that's where you're going with that, I mean, why not? I think there's always opportunities. So I think you just volunteered yourself. So well done, John.
I've been thinking about it. If I can't have men's league that week, I got to do something. So maybe that's what we can do. Maybe a live broadcast on the final day and watch the final few groups come in. But I probably will need a committee to help me out with that one. But certainly, yeah, that would be something fun, and I think I think they'd enjoy that. I mean, something that at least their families can watch them play.
John, absolutely, I think that's a great idea.
Guys, new equipment every year. Callaway comes out, well, this is the best driver. This has got artificial intelligence. It'll actually hit the ball for you. You don't have to do anything. And then Titleist comes out with something, and then okay, what's hot this year? What are the? Let's talk about drivers. Something that will hit the ball for me. Like, give me a bit better chance. I bought a new driver from you last year, so you're not getting one now.
We'll see. You are talking to a pretty good retailer. So John, I love January. I love February because it's the time of year we get all our new equipment. So they are starting to come in. The hottest driver, the 2 hottest drivers right now, I think, on the market, it's certainly going to be the Callaway driver. The Cobra launched a new series. It's called the Dark Speed, which is really cool. So every club is actually like this really, really cool matte black look to it. Looks super sharp. But myself being a Callaway professional, they sent me a sneak peek. It was actually kind of cool. They put my driver in this box. When I opened it up, there's a driver kit in there. And this is it right now. So this is the new Callaway AI Smoke driver. It's the triple diamond version. It's amazing. I've already hit it a couple of times. Did a little comparison up in the simulators. Year to year I get a new driver, but this one I'm getting about 6 more yards off my drive versus what I thought I couldn't beat with my last year. So already I'm seeing some improvements. So anyone who has even a 3 to 5 year old driver or even older will definitely start seeing some new distances with it. It's such an amazing face and super hot and super forgiving as well. So again, they're starting to come in. We're going to be doing our club fitting days. That's going to be released pretty soon. We're talking to all our manufacturers. So TaylorMade and Payne and Callaway and Titleist and Cobra. They'll all be here during the winter doing club fitting days. You'll see those dates going out pretty soon. They usually start the middle of February to into March.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for those. Those fitting dates are important. That's great. So the drivers, Callaway's come out with this AI driver. That's right now, and Cobra's come out with a new matte black driver that looks cool. So we'll look to see for more. Maybe we can talk a bit more about them next month when we get more information, and perhaps we can talk about irons next month too, because I know a lot of them come out with new sets of irons.
Yeah, and we are starting to get all our fitting components as well. So we will be able to start doing a lot of in-house club fittings for all the members. So we don't have to necessarily wait for a fitting day. Those are always great and certainly beneficial. But to do one-on-one fittings with myself or one of my golf professionals, we'll be able to do those pretty shortly as well.
Good. Cameron, just because it's January, it doesn't mean we're not doing some capital work around the course. I understand that we have a big project has already started on the third hole. Can you upgrade us on that?
Yeah, definitely. We've had some good legwork on a few of our projects, and the highlight this past week or so, ASL is back on site and they're excavating the ponds on 3 and 4. So I think we have a video we can overlay and share here, and some of you may have seen this video already on social media, but the upgrades are well underway and prepped for the spring.
Great. So that's the big one right now. Is there anything else in a minor nature taken on? House committee doing anything interesting or?
Yeah, another update. We actually have on site our new server, so that will be
Okay.
fully installed. It's not fully activated yet, but that'll be fully installed in February. Again, then we'll have full reliance on all of our IT systems for years to come. So that was a very necessary and welcomed upgrade.
When do we expect to have the new septic for the halfway house? When will that project start?
Yeah, fingers crossed for some good weather that we can get that started. The plan is for April with the installation.
All right, good. I'm looking forward to that because I want a hot coffee. I've told you that. You got to have running water to get that hot coffee. So that'd be great. Gentlemen, I have nothing else on my agenda. January's been kind of poor here, but it's getting better. I hope it's going to be good for you the rest of this month, and look forward to it. I've unfortunately am in total mourning since my Miami Dolphins took the end of the season so poorly, and I'm refusing to watch any football. I just can't. I can't. I've been mourning, but certainly next month, and perhaps we'll enjoy some new more events for next month. We'll certainly be looking forward to your updates, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Sean. All the best. Take care.
Till then, everybody, play well.